Well, in 1950, the board of directors for the community college district established the community college. And it was at the old Shipyards, which was previously Shipyard 3. And at that time, most of the students in the West Contra Costa County area had only 2 or 3 alternatives for further education beyond high school. So that gave us an opportunity to enroll at a local college to prepare ourselves to go to another 4-year institution after graduation. And you received an AA degree from Contra Costa College. And surprisingly enough, most of the students that participated at Contra Costa College came from either Richmond High School or El Cerrito High School. There were no other high schools in the area.
Decided to what I was going to do after I graduated from Richmond High. And my daddy, he advised me to get a job. So I decided that I was going to get a job. I went over to Port Chicago. There was 13 people over at Port Chicago, and they was going to hire all 13. Sitting through the interview with 12 more people, 12 got hired and 1 didn't, and that 1 was me. And I couldn't understand that. By me being young, I didn't know what was going on, you know. So this young man, this guy that was doing all the hiring, he called me in a room and he told me, he said, you know why I didn't hire you? I said, why? He said, because you need to go to school. He said, I don't know you, but I know of you. He said, you need to continue your education so you can be somebody. And I thought about that. I came back home. I told my dad, I said, I didn't get hired. He said, what you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna go to school. And I went to Contra Costa College, which was at the old shipyard down in Point Richmond.
The black students and the white students pretty much got along fairly well. We were all experiencing a new environment. We knew, very few of us knew each other, except that with the black students, because we were either from El Cerrito or we were from Richmond, we had some interrelationships with each other because of the proximity of where we lived. But overall, we had a strong development of unity, a great deal of respect for each other, and we worked very hard in pursuing our educational goals. We did quite well as an athletic team, both in basketball and football and track and in baseball. In fact, our first year, we, I think, were rated pretty high on a state level.
Got down there and I played basketball for 2 years. Played in the state championship for 2 years at junior college. And I met many, many people.
It was not a very beautiful place. It was a wartime type of building. It was all that we had, and we made the best use out of it. We had good teachers. The classrooms were small, and we had a very cohesive unit working together for the purpose of trying to get an education.
If you look at some of the statistics, African Americans had a comparable educational level or even higher than their white counterparts.
This was a college that made it possible for many people in North Richmond to go beyond high school.
And Richmond really did sort of catch up with their counterparts in Oakland and Berkeley and San Francisco. And I think that's a remarkable achievement.